ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dropkick SoCal with me, Mooski. And here is our news section of the podcast. As we said a few things on yesterday's episode, the little wrestling review, we're switching up the scheduling a little bit. We're starting off the week, hopefully on Friday, with the wrestling review, and then the following day afterwards, we'll do the the news as we are today. And kind of thinking about it now that things are changing around, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and put out an extra video on Sunday just to review the what was it? Oh, just to review this week's Raw and this week's WWE Dynamite, just so that way we could finally be caught up and not be like, almost 2 weeks behind? Something like that. Yeah, it's hard to keep track now, especially now that I'm going to be rescheduling. But, yeah. So, if I could get those two out, we could go ahead and start off from last week's Friday Night SmackDown to this coming week's. So what, 2 days from now, if this goes off on Saturday? Yeah, to that week's Raw and what's it called, Dynamite. Yeah, so changing a few things here and there because, as you know, as it was stated in yesterday's episode, sadly Oni could no longer be a part of the podcast. But the good news is, it does look like his art career, that path, is really starting to set off. So again, guys, wish him the best of luck. He's definitely got this. And again, I'll put one more little thing down here to his Twitch. He is now an affiliate, so definitely go give him a follow. Check out those live streams of the artwork that he does and all that stuff, So yeah, man, hope you're doing good, bro. Again, you're welcome to come back and do a special guest kind of thing, which I don't remember if I mentioned it last time, but yeah, I'm hoping to do that with a lot of you fellow creators out there that we've come to know this past year, because let's be honest, nobody wants it to just be me. With this stupid voice? Come on. Of course. But speaking of Oni no longer being here, let's try to get some of the more downer side of the news out of the way. So, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, of course, the releases. A couple weeks back, as you know, some releases from the Backstage Works were brought to attention, and now we have to talk about the talent, the wrestlers being released themselves. So, as you know, I just take a look at my notes here. So, there's quite a few surprising releases here. I'll just run them down, So, talent, wrestlers that have been released: Mustafa Ali, Emma, Aaliyah, Madcap Moz, Rick Boogs, Top Dollar, Shelton Benjamin, damn, Dolph Ziggler, Elias, the Maximum Male Models, Dana Brooke, Shanky, Daba Kaito, is that how you say his name? Daba Kato, something like that, the big dude, Quincy Elliott, Ulisa Leon, Bryson Montana, Daniel McCarter, and the one that was most shocking for me, Matt Riddle. Yeah, so again, similar to the other people we've talked about before, y'all. I mean, it always sucks when somebody goes and loses their job. I'm pretty sure we've all been there or have gone through something like that similar, or know somebody who has gone through something similar like that. It's hard. So I wish the best of luck to all those talents out there. Hopefully you could find something. And yeah, so I'll be honest, some of these people I kind of forgot or I didn't even know about, to be honest. But yeah, it's a big roster, y'all. But again, best of luck to all y'all. But let's talk about the big ones, of course, we had Mustafa Ali, who was scheduled to do the No Mercy pay-per-view against Dominic. That's changing. We'll see later on how that goes. And pretty much who else was there? Ah, man, the veteran Shelton Benjamin, y'all. Fuck, man. I mean, wherever he goes, he's bound to put in an amazing amount of work, you know? I mean, like, I remember back in late 2000s he left. I think he reunited with Charlie Haas, was it? He reunited with somebody and started doing some crap down in the indies and stuff and was like, hell yeah, revitalizing him, came back to WWE. I mean, sure, he's never really been pushed in the right direction, but still, a damn veteran, y'all. Damn, so props to Shelton Benjamin, man. You'll be back out there sooner than later, for sure. But yeah, Shelton Benjamin. Elias. That means his shocker. Elias was Ezekiel the whole time. Who would have guessed? I'm kidding, obviously. But yeah, I mean, like, dang. For me personally. Oh, wait. And Dolph Ziggler, y'all. Like, holy crap. Dolph Ziggler, too, you know? Like, crap. How long has he been in there? Like, almost 15 to 20 years, maybe? Yeah, man. It's like, actually, I think it's hitting 20 years. Maybe 18. When did he start? Mid 2000s? 205? 206? I mean, 2005, 2006, give or take. So, yeah, he was almost hitting that 20-year mark, y'all. Yeah, but damn, y'all. Another veteran, you know, like his selling game. Amazing. But again, another great talent. Whatever you choose to do, man, you're definitely going to go out there and, like, provide the best that you can. All these folks can. And, of course, the more controversial one, the one that really caught me by surprise, Matt Riddle. Now, personally, I mean, you know, he's been given a lot of chances. He screwed up once, screwed up twice. Obviously, he had been taken off TV to like get those problems sorted out. This latest one, he was also getting written off of due to illness. That's kind of BS if you ask me. But yeah, I guess now with the new ownership, especially as you know his relationship with Dana White, I mean, when you can put that into consideration, yeah, he's been released. I guess it just makes sense, you know? I mean, considering the conflicts he's got with people backstage. But yeah, no, the reason that one got me, like, the most shocked was because he was kind of being put into a main storyline on TV, you know? Like, him and Drew were going to have some kind of conflict with Jay, you know, like, trust issues as he was a part of the, what's it called? A bloodline and everything. Like, holy crap, y'all. But yeah, no, that one caught me by surprise, y'all. But yeah, you know, like, where could they possibly go? Well, as you know, Mustafa Ali, rumors saying that perhaps he could go to AEW. I mean, a lot of amazing high flyers there. He probably fit right in. Maybe even similar for Dolph Ziggler, you know, he could go join his brother, all that stuff. But regardless of wherever all these talents decide to go, we wish them the best. Best of luck out there. Again, they will go out there and do their absolute best. Indeed. But yeah, let's see here. Speaking of that, y'all, let's talk about a few more people, sadly. Yeah, I mean, definitely Matt Riddle was quite a surprise. Let's try to get some of the bad news out of the way. So that's releases. Now let's talk about injuries. I might have talked about this. I literally can't remember now. I think I talked about this in yesterday's episode about the review. As you know, in AEW, there were a couple of injuries. Grand Slam was still a great show, but I mean, you know, some good and some bad, you know. Well, mostly the bad was the injuries. So, specifically, let's talk about the first one. If you guys were watching it live, it was Jon Moxley with a concussion. So, the concussion happened during that little pre-brawl match, you know, before the match even started. Ray Phoenix did a dive, landed right on Moxley's head. And not gonna lie, like, we all kind of thought, like, oh, he's really selling that dive, you know, but no. When Ray tried to pick up Moxley, like, Moxley was legit out of it, man, like, drowsy and all that shit. He got around to it. There was a bit of miscommunication towards the end, so it's like, I think it was like on the, again, this is just what I kind of heard here and there, like the ref wasn't informed of like how the ending or something was supposed to go. I guess like with Moxley and everybody, Moxley being out of it, he didn't communicate it right away. Because come on, he was concussed during the entire match. Oh boy. But yeah, so he had to like verbally say like, no, 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 this is the finish. Let's do it again. Like, so yeah, Ray Phoenix was supposed to go over. Miscommunication right there, but again, Moxley, we hope you are good. I mean, you did a whole freaking match concussed. I mean, say what you guys want about that. I don't know. When it comes to all that crap about like when there's a big accident like that happens, should we stop it? Should we keep the show going? I mean, that's a whole discussion for another thing there, but feel free to discuss that on your own, guys. I just hope that Moxley is okay now. Congrats to Ray Phoenix for being the new champion and whatnot. And just accidents happen, you know? Here and there, they always happen. Gotta really like be careful and just give these wrestlers a lot of props, a lot of respect. They are putting their bodies on the line. So yeah. Wish you the best, Moxley. Get well soon. And another injury that happened, not from a match, but simply by jumping. Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, so during that whole match at the end where he comes out to encourage MJF to beat Samoa Joe, you could kind of see him as he did a little jump from the higher platform into the floor. He ended up twisting his angle. You could see him kind of limping. So yeah, he kind of messed it up. So will that lead to him like being out too? Oh, I don't know, man. But again, storylines could always be rearranged there if they need to be for the safety and the health of the talent. That comes first, y'all. Safety. But yeah, hopefully Adam Cole, like, you know, little minor injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's just a sprain. We'll see. But yeah, man. Adam Cole, John Moxley, we hope you guys get better. You're probably feeling better by now. Who knows? We will see. But yeah, man. And one more injury, and then we'll freaking end this. Is Hijo del Vikingo, which congrats if you guys have seen the PW Insiders, I think. Their top 100. He has broken into number 5. Literally into the top 5. So congrats. If you guys haven't checked out Vikingo, I mean, what are you doing? Definitely my personal favorite high flyer out there right now. Amazing ability. Definitely check out his matches. And his title reign has been going for a pretty long time. I think it's about almost a year now. So yeah, like he's been the champion down there in Mexico in AAA. And it's just definitely go check him out, guys. But unfortunately, he injured his hip. I mean, again, with that high risk like style, it's called high risk for a reason, you know? So yeah, these guys are professionals, but again, like accidents can happen at any time. I believe he injured his hip, so esperamos que te alivies pronto, Vikingo. We hope that you get well very soon, Vikingo. All you guys. Vikingo, John Moxley, Adam Cole, get well soon. Safety first, y'all. Always remember that. But yeah, so releases and injuries. Oh, isn't that a great way to start? Yeah, but now that that's out of the way, y'all, let's go ahead and just talk about a little bit more on the brighter side. Talking about people going away and getting injured, hence being away. But let's talk about a return that we are very excited about, and then we are just hearing that in our heads, you know? Yeah, that's a terrible joke. Just because Oni's not here doesn't mean the terrible jokes are stopping, all right? I mean, I just know, Oni, if you're watching, I know you can still hear me in your head. You can hear my voice in your head. Okay, yes, I'm talking about Randy Orton. Okay, let's just talk Randy Orton. So, sorry guys, fixing my mic here. But while I do that, sorry if there's a bump or something here. For those of you guys who are fans of Randy Orton, the Viper, he has been spotted going into the Performance Center, which hopefully means that he is coming back. They're just checking him out to make sure he could, like, you know, take certain bumps and all that stuff, whatnot. So yeah, things are looking good for Mr. Randall Keith Orton. Hopefully he comes back and he's feeling good. He's recovered from that surgery, very intense, like back surgery, I believe it was, spinal or something. Yeah. But yeah, it's just glad to see that. Hopefully he's doing well, all that stuff. Randy, glad to hear you back. Alrighty. Now, speaking of that, let's talk about the new grounds, I guess, he is stepping in. No longer just WWE, but the land of TKO. Now partnered with the RKO. I don't know. But yeah, basically, as you know, no longer is it just controlled by the McMahons. I mean, they don't even really have that much control anymore. It's all TKO now. So, just a few things that have come out of the first meeting they've had. So, we have Vincent, of course, Ari Arwani. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. Nick Khan, Triple H. So, basically, just simple stuff to talk about. Here's a fun little fact. Arwani's daughter is actually in creative since the merger. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Speaking about creative, of course, during that time that he was out, Vince McMahon believed that the WWE product was going stale and whatnot. And believe it or not, according to sources who were like able to get the inside scoop on that meeting, once he said that, the other board members were kind of like, what the hell is he talking about? You know, because it's Vince McMahon. If he's not controlling it, of course he's going to be all, it's crap, you know? But point is, yeah, once he blurted that crap out, of course, people who were new there were like, I mean, has he not been watching the product? He's an egotistical billionaire. All the guys who have been working there with him for years probably letting them know, you know? But yeah, I mean, like, he thinks that it was so stale, that's why he had to come in, well, force his way in, literally hold his own company hostage, come in and then sell it, make sure it's in good hands. At least you're not in full charge anymore, you're crazy-ass senile old man. Okay, whatever, I won't get into that rant. But yeah, like, believe it or not, he thought that it was so bad that, like, he needed to come back. Of course he's not paying attention to the fans really coming back and watching and enjoying the product for once after so many years. Of course he's ignoring all the backstage, like, morale going up, not just from talent, but from backstage, like, employees and people in management. Of course he's ignoring the high ratings that are being brought in since he left. Because if it's not him... Okay. But point is, Vince, you've had quite a lot of genius strokes in the world of wrestling, that's for sure. But you've been losing it for a bit, all right? You've been losing it for a while now, losing touch of all that stuff, man. But yeah, I just and you know what's even more surprising? They kind of see that they're starting to kind of, from what it seems, it looks like TKO is starting to kind of regret this decision of letting him back in, because it's like, come on, you know? First of all, they had him, like, not have too much... Pardon me. They had him, like, not have too much, like, no longer the main shareholder. They even put out somewhere in the news that I have here in my notes that, yeah, so Vince McMahon's shares are about $3 billion, you know? They're worth $3 billion. Wink, wink. Somebody... buy him out, please. I mean, I don't know, man. There's clues there that they're kind of regretting the decision to let him back in, you know? Like, whoops. But yeah, I mean, like, I can't fully, like, let's see here. I might have that quote that they put out last week. But yeah, they're giving subtle hints that, like, so yeah, anybody want to take his place? We're kind of actually, like, talking with him in meetings now. I don't think this was the best choice. Oh, you think so? But yeah, y'all, I mean, it's funny. It's just really funny. Let's see here. But yeah, man. Yeah, y'all, that is what's going on a little bit backstage as, like, people start to settle into the new work environment, I guess, of TKO. Let's see here. So yeah, this is coming from TKO themselves. The regulatory filing statement. I cannot read this. Vince McMahon's membership on our board could expose us to negative publicity and or have other adverse financial and operational impacts on our business. His membership also may result in additional scrutiny or otherwise exacerbate the other risks described herein. Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not a big deal. He's just still under investigation about sexual misconduct. Not a big deal. Didn't think about that before. Okay, but that's it. Not gonna get into that any more than that. But yeah, they're starting to kind of see what the hell's going on now and their little mistake there. But yeah, alrighty. Let's try to keep it more positive, alright? Let's try, not just positive. That was a really bad transition there. I was about to say, let's keep it COVID positive. Oh, what the hell's wrong with me? Okay, so this is just more bad news. Speaking of staying positive, LA Knight tested COVID positive right before SmackDown. So we might have talked a little bit about it in yesterday's episode, y'all, about certain changes in the SmackDown main event segment. As you know, basically, the Bloodline took out AJ Styles, sent him away in an ambulance, and then John Cena tried to take them on by himself, but he got beat down. Nobody to save him, so it looks like, they made it seem as if Cena's going to be in a handicap match, but the original plan, as you know, LA Knight has been starting to get into a little bit of inserted into the Bloodline story there. He was supposed to come out and actually help Cena and become his new partner, which would then lead to AJ facing Roman wait, did I mention that? Oh, I guess spoilers? Or did I mention that yesterday? I don't know. But point is, yeah, LA Knight was supposed to be John Cena's partner, but he contracted COVID right before the show. So obviously he couldn't do it. He'll probably be back by this week. We'll see, because I think you don't really have to self-isolate for the what they used to be a whole week or something, probably even more. I think now it's just 5 days. He should be good by now. But yeah, y'all, COVID, it's still a thing. Please be careful. If you do feel the need to wear a mask, wear a mask. It's all good. You do you, or don't wear it. Just be careful. Know that it's still out there. And yeah, it could happen to anybody, y'all. Alrighty. But yeah, y'all. We'll see how that storyline develops. But yeah, just in case I did not mention it, it looks like what's it called? Crown Jewel. We will be getting AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. Now, I don't believe we've seen them fight yet during this whole Bloodline storyline, so should be good. Both amazing talent, veterans. Definitely AJ Styles, a lot more than Roman Reigns, but I mean, the amount of time that Roman Reigns has been in WWE and just been wrestling, of course, he's practically a veteran now. He's the tribal chief, right? But yeah, so speaking of that, we got, where is it? Yeah, so Crown Jewel. Again, that's set to be the main event. AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. And as you know, Crown Jewel is one of their big and most expensive pay-per-views out there. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia pays a lot of money for that. And there's always big special guests that come over and check it out. Rumors are saying that the next big guest to be at Crown Jewel, any soccer fans out there or football fans outside of the US, Cristiano Ronaldo may make an appearance. From what I've heard, he is now part of one of their teams, one of their soccer teams, so who knows? Double Pele kick, AJ Styles and Ronaldo to Roman Reigns? Hell yes, that's worth the money. But yeah, supposedly, he might be the next big celebrity to make an appearance over at Crown Jewel. That would be interesting, y'all. That would definitely be interesting. Ronaldo versus Logan Paul. No, I'm kidding. Or who knows? It's just crazy enough. It might work. Who knows? Now, one thing I do gotta mention, WWE is not the only wrestling company in the world, that's for sure. Not the only wrestling company that puts on the craziest matches, craziest stipulations. Hell, there have been far crazier stipulations in other promotions. One of them being NJPW from Japan. Oh my god, guys. If you have not seen this yet, wow. The first ever Bullet Train match from NJBW. It's exactly what you think. Two wrestlers, referee, in the bullet train, they wrestle, boom. And the crowd is literally just the people boarding the train. They were treated to a free freaking wrestling match right there. I can't remember the other guy. I know he's a legend. I just can't remember your name. I'm sorry. But Minoru Suzuki was a part of it. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen that yet, definitely check it out. It's worth something, One of a kind for sure, But yeah, that's definitely something to check out. But yeah, y'all. So one more thing. Speaking of other promotions and other places and all that stuff, Australia down under. You guys are getting the next another big pay-per-view coming up. Elimination Chamber. It is set. Elimination Chamber is going to be. I can't remember the exact I don't know how you would say the state principality, whatever they have in Australia. Any Australian peeps out there, fill me in. But yeah, it's happening in Australia. Elimination Chamber. I'm going to tell you all right now, I am not catching that. I am not catching that. They are going to set it for prime time in Australia, 5 p.m. or some crap over there. Maybe 7, I don't know. Some kind of time. Probably 5. So 5 p.m. over there is 3 a.m. over here. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I'm not waking up that early or staying up that early just to watch Elimination Chamber, okay? I'm not doing it. To those fans who are gonna frickin' do that, props to you. I think it's Saturday, right? Nah, man, I have to work Sunday morning, so I'm not catching Elimination Chamber right now. I'm telling you right now, I'm not catching Elimination Chamber. Unless my insomnia kicks in and I can't freaking sleep. But there's a good chance I might not. Who knows? But yeah, I'm probably not gonna catch Elimination Chamber. Those of you guys who are literally putting in the time to do that, more power to you. Let me know. This time I'm just gonna watch the highlights. No, I want to sleep, y'all. Gotta have sleep. It's good for you. But yeah, y'all, that is about it for just some of the news in the last few weeks, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, y'all, so as you know, haven't recorded it yet. I don't know, but point is, I am going to put out an extra video out there, just a little recap on this past week's Raw and AEW Dynamite, just so that I could actually be synced in with everything that is gone, so I won't be too far behind, So yeah, expect now. Fridays, the wrestling review. Saturday, the news. And just this once, Sunday, we're just going to recap Raw and AEW Dynamite of that week. So the 25th of September and then the 27th of September. So yeah, I still have yet to watch Dynamite, so I'm kind of giving you an idea of when I'm recording this. But yeah, we're gonna do that just so we could stay up to date with all the news. I'll probably add in some news there if anything big comes out too, so it's not just wrestling review. But yeah, y'all, just trying to rearrange a few things here. Again, y'all, now you're stuck with me. I'm sorry, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna talk wrestling like I always do. And you guys want to stick around for that? Cool. If you prefer Oni, sorry, y'all. But we gotta wish him the best no matter what and stuff. Again, he's doing good. His art career is starting to really expand now. So if anything, guys, definitely go show your support. Again, one more time, his little name here, his Twitch affiliate right down there. Go check him out. And if you guys are interested, go ahead and I'll tag myself here and there from time to time. I'm like, sure, follow the Dropkick SoCal podcast. Can't even speak. Well, whatever. I'm gonna really work on my speech. I know I have a stupid voice, but whatever. But yeah, no, definitely follow the Dropkick SoCal Instagram page. Follow my stuff that I'll tag myself in from time to time. Again, I'm just a big nerd. I love wrestling. I love other stuff, you know, whatnot. But yeah, y'all, I do hope to do a lot more stuff now with other fellow creators too, because again, it can't just be me. Why would you watch if it's just me, you know? Yeah. So yeah, hopefully I get to do some collabs out here very soon. And yeah, so that is it for the news this week. So yeah, definitely gonna show you guys. Well, we'll definitely talk tomorrow once again, just so we could stay up to date. And yeah, guys, so I will go ahead and see you guys in the next episode. As always, guys, y'all take care, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.